how we doing this. So I'm gonna give y'all some time to take your time and roll on in. Roll on in, roll on in. It's your girl RaevenSky. And in this show, in online and where to start. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Welcome, 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 welcome to everyone who are just tuning in. A new viewer, returning viewer. Welcome. You're gonna want to take a chair, have a seat. Oh, by the way, get something to sip on now, eh? Get a cup of coffee. If you don't do coffee, do some herbal tea like myself here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Wow. So yes, guys, making the decision to move off grid for a more quiet and peaceful life is a dream of a lot of people, because it was mine for a very long time. However, it was quite overwhelming. What is it for you? You, yes, you, that person longing to move off grid. Have you found it to be an overwhelming challenge for you? Or feeling, I should say? My first, I was like, where am I going to find land? I can't afford those expensive land. And then at the same time, when those thoughts was surfacing, I also just started finding out how to work online. Just the beginning back then when those thoughts was surfacing in my head. But then I still didn't have enough money to do so until my mother brought me to catch up with my family roots back in 2018. Then I was like, this is where I want to live. Just to experience a part of my history or a part of my culture that I didn't get to live because most of my life was in the house. If it's not from work to home, work to home, work to home, because I was not the person that would party. No. However, I was the girl that was going to take herself out to have a glass of wine. No. Anyhow, I do that underneath the apple tree these days, which is amazing because it's so peaceful and I have nature sing to me. Mm-hmm. And some of those days when you live off grid, what are some of the things that you think that you'd love to experience or remodify that you lived in the city? Oh my gosh. Anyhow, guys, this show is about sharing information I have learned about earning online. Yes, in multiple ways. Not just one way, but multiple ways. And not just earning it, getting your money too. Showing you ways that works, especially if you're a Jamaican. Yeah, showing you ways that work your money in Jamaica. Because from my experience, I had to sign up with a couple banks, and also when I signed up with PayPal with my bank account, it never really worked out getting my money how they had Jamaica. However, I found out a much easier way with Pioneer, yes, and getting a PayPal account connected to it by using a American First Community Bank account by getting it and connecting them. Mm-hmm. So, in case you're at the space where you have your PayPal but you don't know how to get your money in your hand, do please comment in the comment section. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So, the to learn how to be a live host online, meeting new friends, yes, and sustainable friendships too. Not just new friends, but sustainable friendships. As we know it, there is no denial about being a live host, and that the fact that it is a job, a form of new job. So why not make a career of it? I looked at it myself and I said, you know what? I like to make video contents, and I love an adventure. And first of all, as a little girl, my stepmother once asked me, what do you want to become in life? Well, she lined up all three of us and we want to become in life. And I told her I wanted to become an autobiographer, somebody that writes about their adventures. And believe me, I have lived an adventurous life since high school. Trust me. And we'd go all over Jamaica to camp and different, training and a lot of other stuff that I knew I was always going to be an adventurer. Yes. And I'm still an adventurer. Travel to different countries, do so many different things. Even when I lived in Turks and Caicos, I used to work online. It's just that I didn't do it because I was working at Margaritaville, which was a job that gave you a lot of time when the ships leave. hmm However, I was a supervisor, so I didn't have all that time like a regular staff. It was quite a journey, and I got to work online too. That was my first time working online. I was working on LJ, aka Vibes. Yeah, that used to send in a good paycheck as well for me. Yeah, and that's another site that I'll be telling you guys about in the future because it was one of the first sites that actually paid me, you know, that paid me for my time and my work. That's the one. That's one of them that opened the gates. Yes, for sure. So if you guys want to learn more about LJ, I call it, definitely comment in the comment section or send me a message on TikTok. You can find my link in the description section underneath all my links. Okay, /RaevenSky. Mm-hmm. So you'll find my TikTok there. Or you can send me any question or you can email me. My email is on my profile. Yes, guys. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So guys, I am the hybrid version of anything I do. Okay? So, I will be giving you adjectives as how I learned it. Oh my gosh. Anyone rolling in as yes? Welcome, 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 guys. Sorry, guys, I have a little cold and the coughing a little this morning. Excuse me. Anyhow, guys. Yes, man. So, where to start from wanting to live off grid? Where to start from? Well, some of us have family that have lands, and all you need is just a little square to put a place on, a little ply room to earn enough money, get a comfortable little space of yours to earn enough money to get somewhere else, save to buy another piece of land or lease a piece of land, a proper lease, until you can buy a piece of land. You get to save it in that time frame. So, guys, that's one place that you can start. Two, you can always search again, search and search. You don't have to just get it from search all over the island or your countrysides or stuff where people are leasing lands. And if they're not leasing lands, I mean, you can always ask. Because some people just don't know that, they have such space and somebody would just appreciate just a little corner spot. Start over. Because there are so many people out there. When I went to Kingston, I traveled to the Kingston, the big city. There were people living under the bridge. When I visited a place near my little school, primary school, I saw people living places near the school. I was like, damn. And this is because I don't have any knowledge knowledge of how to get themselves out of them spaces, and people barely give chances these days or even share what they know, cause here it's like people don't want you to know anything to build you, to make yourself better than them. They'll never help you. Not here where I'm at, but here in general in the country, I've experienced a lot of people. However, in Kingston, people will help you. People will help you. But best believe you, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Yeah, man. But that's just how life is. Nothing comes for free. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys. So as I was saying, you can lease land or get a piece of land from your family. Yes. And start and move off grid. It doesn't have to be perfect. And yes, you're going to have to the mud in just starting off. And you're going to want to have a comfortable place in there so you can sleep and get lighting. And for lighting, you can always get a solar thing online that charges up your phone, so you can always have it to know that yes, my phone will be charged by using it, the sun to charge up your solar thingy. Yeah, yeah, guys, charge your phone off for that. You know, you can go live, and you just want to know that look, you can be able to purchase a month internet. Because believe me, if you choose to work online, within a month you get your first paycheck, or even before. Because I got my first paycheck in my first week. Yes, yes, I got my first paycheck in my first week. I will tell you guys in another video which site that was for me. Okay? And yes, I still work on that site. And if you Google my name, you will see where I was number 6 out of 100 selected out of Jamaica. However, before that number 6, I was on number 2. But dang, number 2, I went and got engaged and stop all the little things that I love doing. And I dropped rank. Yeah. But I'm not gonna complain because it's not like I wasn't being taken care of. I was being taken care of to a point where I couldn't even give my family anything, and that's what made me fully make up my mind that look, whatever space I'm living in this grand life, I should be able to give anybody and everybody something. And knowing it was his money, do that. Because I remember time I would ask a family member to follow me to the store just to give them money, and he would know that I give it to them. Sometimes I wonder how he knew that would cause a problem. So, for me, I know inside always, I'm always going to want my own money to do whatever I want. And I always love my own peace and space. I love my solitude. Oh God. I feel taxed after being around a lot of people or even just a person. Like I need to rejuvenate all the time. I need to, oh gosh. Because I tend to soak on people's energy. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. So being out here in all this grand nature, being off grid, I see people, people will pass, other farmers, but it's not like in the city where you see a lot of people. And this is what I like. I don't like to see people too often. No. Mm-mm. Occasionally, I like to see people. I like to have my quiet and peace. So I know there are a few of you like that. So guys, you dreaded to take that step, take the step. Jump off. Stop being afraid. You understand? Save to pay for that lease, and lease is very affordable. Lease here in Jamaica is less than $100 per year. Believe me. Places like where I am right now, lease causes some people, like a co-worker of mine that took the jump off too. She took it too. And she went and had her baby. And she was able to take care of everything. Yes. And I mean, she took the jump off recently, and she got her lease for like $20 per year. $20 per year. Can you imagine in the countryside where I'm at right now? She got her lease $20 per year, and she built a room, and then she built another room on it for her baby. Yeah, so I'm impressed by her. I swear you, I am impressed to see what she did. I Stop being scared. Take the jump off if that's what you really want to do, and especially folks working online or wanting to become a live streamer. Because as I said, there's no denial about live streaming, being a live host or a broadcaster, all of them in one. I mean, depending on the culture of the site that you choose to work on. Yeah, because, I'll be telling y'all about different cultures of different sites I've experienced over the years working as a live host. Yes, I'll be telling you about the cultures because not every site is for everybody. Because some site is very, very strong in adult conversation and actions, you know. While some sites, it's about you sitting down having a decent conversation or, you know, being creative like, oh, I'm providing you guys virtual dinner dates. You understand? It's about being creative on most sites, but a lot of people, especially here in Jamaica, once you say you work online as a live host, oh, you showing pussy. Pardon me. Oh, shoot. But you don't know. Oh, you're showing that no key. Let's call it the no key. Yeah. But it's not like that. There are so many different sites. And it does take a while for you to have like a real sustainable fan base. You know? Especially when you're new, you gotta take a week or two to build up a fan base, you know, so you can have it coming in right. Because believe me, I can tell you about having it coming in right. Yeah, I'm on loyal fans right now, and I'm in the top 27%. You will see it in my community posting. I'm in the top 27%. Okay, guys, you see the information on my profile. All right, look in the community. Yeah, and if case you want to sign up and you don't know how to, I will guide you through, and I do provide coaching services in case you want to become a live host, start working online. And if you're already off grid and you're interested in working online, guys, this is the one for you. I can guide you through signing up and tell you about the stuff you'll need and all those little stuff. Okay. And I already tell you, the one of the most important key, as I said, key and most important aspect is to have a solar charging power bank. Yes, a power bank that charges by the sun. You can always charge your phone to be able to go live, and you need a whole month of data service or 2 months. Yeah. And also, for those who are looking to move off grid, you need to have money for at least 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and I'd say 6 months. And you need to have emergency money, spending money for the little necessary things you need, and you need an emergency fund just in case anything go bad or wrong. Yes. So trust me, guys. Take it from experience. I know, cause coming out here, I didn't take anything from my home like that. I just took my suitcase and a few little knickknacks like my kettle and my hot plate, of course. I had to get everything together. I was running my car battery to get power in the house to run the bulb so I could go live streaming, plug in my ring lights, charge my phone. I'd have to go out every 2 or 3 hour, 2 hour, every 2 hour to start the car. Even midnight, I was like, damn, back then. No, I don't have. So guys, always make sure if you're looking to live off grid, one of the most important thing is a solar powered power bank, a big one too. Eh? Never don't work. Get some 3,500 to 10,000 watts. Yeah, man. And you know you're in points. Something that can plug in your eye and your hot plates when you want to flip. You understand? Charge your phone, your computer, run your ring light and those little stuff and your fan. Yeah, cause my fan was running off my car battery as well, cause it would get very hot in the daytime. Yeah. So if you guys have any question, this is my first talk show, and I don't see anybody on here, but I'm still talking. So maybe if you guys are hearing me, come to watch my stream after I leave, or you're coming in after, do leave comments in the comments section. Alright? Yeah, man. If you have any inquiries, do email me. My email is on my profile. Okay, guys. And if you want to do an exclusive chat with me, in the description of this video is my link to my profile where we can chat exclusively. Alright, guys. Yeah, man. So, live hosting, it is a fun job. Trust me, it is fun. Very, very fun. You get to meet a lot of awesome people as well as some people that's just, oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Send me G. I mean, it also depends on the culture side that you choose. Yes, I like to mix it up because I I have my different moments. There are times when I'm feeling very sassy. There are times when I'm feeling sensual. There are times when I'm feeling like, hey, it's an adventure day, you know? Yeah. And there are times when I'm feeling like, look, I'm gonna put on my boots for my fans who have a little, what do you call it now, a little fantasy about my legs, because I have people asking me for pictures about my legs, being a live host and stuff. You got people out there that have different tastes in what they want. They have different fetishes. So live hosting is all about your own creativity. Because if it's about dumpling and you know how to cook dumpling good and you know how to cook overall good, you can make your loyal fans account and cooking. You have people who just fantasize about seeing food, especially slow-mo, strawberry on top of ice cream and chocolate on top of that ice cream, and you pouring on a little, what you call that, heavy cream a little bit, and then you sprinkle some of those colorful ice cream toppings on there. Oh my god. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got people who fantasize about those things that make me hungry right now, and I haven't ate. Oh my god. I'm thinking about doing some eggs. I was thinking about porridge earlier, but then, man, I'm not in the mood to cook all that long cooking today. I'm gonna boil some eggs for breakfast and a cup of tea, something light today. Mm-hmm. Hello to my one viewer. How are you this morning? Welcome, 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 welcome. Mm-hmm. So we're here talking about moving off grid and also earning online. Where to start from? For me, moving off grid, you have a lot of work to do to get yourself situated and comfortable enough. Cause you have to make sure your surroundings is good for when you're live streaming or you make a little section. Mm-hmm. Yes, you always need a little section presentable to do your live streaming, quiet and peaceful and clean, of course. Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's very important as well to think about when you want to do live hosting. Okay. And first of all, you need an ID. You need to be 18 plus to do live hosting. Okay. Mm-hmm. You got to have a valid ID when you're about to do live hosting. Yeah, man. Except for, well, there are a couple sites, the more social ones. When you need to cash out, though, they're asking for ID. Mm-hmm. So you gotta be 18 to go in this room. Mm-hmm. And be open-minded to different levels of conversations depending on the site that you sign up for. Mm-hmm. And as I said, I will be talking more on the different cultures of the different sites and how the different sites pay. Yes, because in Jamaica, not everybody can accept money in every fashion that works overseas. Some people can because they travel overseas and open accounts like Zelle and Cash App and those accounts. Those don't work in Jamaica. PayPal on the other hand do work three-quarter of the way. Let's take three-quarter of the way. Mm-hmm. Because you can either buy bitcoins with it and cash out and cash euro, you know what I mean? Get it instantly in your bank account. Or you can buy gift card. It depends on what you want to do, how you want to accept your money. So, if there's anything that you want to learn on the way, please comment in the comment section or email me. Send me an email and I will respond to you within 24 hours. Okay, guys? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So, are there any questions? Because I know I've been going ranting and going probably too fast or so. Yes. My next stream will be much better. Much, 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 much better. Much audio stream will much be better. Believe me. Mm-hmm. However, guys, get your questions ready for me for the next audio stream, okay? And make sure you follow and subscribe so you can get them questions in. And should you want to chat and hang out with me as a virtual friend, the link is in the description below this video, okay? Follow me on my Loyal Fans account. Let's chat over there, or you can join one of my group chats, which is only $5.95 to enter. or you can book an exclusive one-on-one chat with me. A dinner date perhaps? Yes, which is $49.95. Okay, guys? Yeah, man. Heels and such would be in that one-on-one. And I do got some fine swimsuits or lingeries too, you know. And some sweet melodical music. Yeah, man. So in case you want to chat up with me after a dinner dates, that's possible too. However, this monkey don't dance without bananas. So yes, guys. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Yes, and I like to do my little affirmations of the day too, you know. Yeah, guys. In the mornings when I wake up, yeah, I like to do my little affirmations. Right now, one is I am aligned with what my life purpose is about. Yes, man. I'm aligned with what my purpose is about. Fully. Fully. Alright. I am in alignment with my life's purpose. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. Ooh, baby, I love your smile. So guys, in order to start the live hosting, a live hosting job or the beginning of your career being a live host, guys, there are three important things. You got to have your ID. I don't tell you already. You got to be 18 with a valid ID. You need a phone or two of them. One is good though. And secondly, you need a must in capital letters be able to get data where you are. Okay, guys? Our Wi-Fi. Those are the three most important things for live host. And the three most important things moving off grid that you will need to consider buying before you or start living off grid, you will need a solar powered battery power bank. Okay, that'll be able to charge your phones and run your ring light, to plug your ring light. Those three things are the most important things: your ring light, your phone, and a power bank when moving off grid. Okay, you got to make sure you can get those things before you think about working online and moving off grid. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, very important. That power bank to charge your phone. And the ring light too is something you'll need. And it can plug right into your power bank, guys. Right into your power bank. I'm ranting today, guys. And put another. Yeah, man. And guys, being a live host, you need to be original, have integrity, be playful, and do not forget the charm. Alright, guys? Yeah. And for those guys that's looking for friends, they don't know where to find friends, you live in off grid and you want to find friends, I'll be dropping a video on places that you can find friends that, trust me, it has worked for many people who have recommended it to over the years. A lot of them got married. I'll have people doing some testimonials very soon too, guys. People who are recommended to sites like Plenty of Fish, Adult Friend Finder, Connecting Singles, Interracial Dating, in case you're a person that's interested in black and white dating. Yeah, guys, you live off grid and you're not sure where to find friends? I'm going to make a video for that too. Okay, guys? And even if you're a person that want to be making friends, however, earning at the same time, like a dating aspect and earning at the same time, yes, I'll be dropping that nugget too in one of my videos. So guys, keep up with my videos. Yeah, man. Or you can just save my playlist. Yes, audio show. Yeah, man, save that playlist. Audio show. So make sure you watch the videos to hear some of the little places that are places that I worked on, been earning my income offline, not offline, online, while living off grid. Yeah, guys. Mm-hmm. And some I've been working on them from before I came to live off grid for a few years too. Like not a few years, but on and off. Cause in between, whenever I get into a relationship, like when I got engaged or when I got into a relationship, I stopped doing my online work, which I regret that I did. Honestly, I regret that I did that because of their insecurity. I stopped. And ladies out there or anybody, from you have a dream, a passion that you feel that fire in your soul for, keep going at it because honestly, after if anything should happen between you two or whatever, you only have yourself and you're gonna be in regret. Like, oh my god, I wish I haven't stopped doing what I started working on for so many years. You know? Because I always tell people Rome was not built in a day. No, it was not built in a day. Mm-hmm. You will have trials and fails and trials and fails. Believe me, I have been there over and over. I've driven around and sell clothes. Yes, which I used to go to Kingston shop twice a week, drive around and sell clothes back in my early days. After that, was that? Trying to remember which one came first. Did I go to Couples and Susie Resort to work first, or did I drive and sell clothes first? I know I went to school in 2009. The last school I went to, 2009. Got my first car in 2009 too. I was going to school in Kingston then. Hmm. I used to sell clothes before that. Yes, I used to sell clothes before that. No, hell no. If I got my first car in 2009, it must have been after. Mm-hmm. After I was selling clothes. And that's why a lot of people even know me too, going through some areas. I used to sell clothes too. Drive and sell clothes. But then I stopped and I started working in the hotel industries again. Because I've been working in the hotel industry before I was